First opened in 2001. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network. Ulysses Chassin is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
At the plate, Ben Zobrist. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway from Milwaukee as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. The 1-0. Fouled straight back. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high, nasty, diving out of the zone.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Now to the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Popped him up. Aguilar over to his left. Makes the play, one away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. This guy won the NL Silver Slugger at second base. Second base has become an offensive position now, and for him to win this Silver Slugger just tells you how good of a hitter he is.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His lifetime numbers against Chassin. He's a .318 hitter, and of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Chassin comes set. First pitch on its way. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Chassin has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Zobrist leads off first with one away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, and now let's see. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Still even at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Still even at 2-2. Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
A bouncer to the left side. Shaw gloves it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That tails back over, strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough to handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
The set and the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Ready with the 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's set the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Payoff pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. The payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's only 2 for 10. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Two out, bases loaded. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. John Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Now Lester's 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I feel like when you're facing a two-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Grounded to third. This could be two. Bryant is up with it to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for these Brewers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Now in the box, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike taken up in the zone.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Into the wind, the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Fastball well outside. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The next 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. None left for Milwaukee. Still no score. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Not close. It's 2-0. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Now batting, Albert Almora. Chacin's ready. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. 2 down. Daniel Descalso will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit down the line at first. And this will be just what the manager ordered, as he's off the bench with extra bases. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely. Ready for another chance. Ben Zobrist, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the stretch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Ready on 0-2. Back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Tyler Chatwood, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter Travis Shaw will start it out here for Milwaukee, with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is, in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Batter pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's gone 2 for 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Chatwood, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Two is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. One away here to begin the third. So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now a one-run ball game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One and one to Schwarber.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. Aguilar is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. 7 hits in 14 tries. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Windup and the 0-1. Ball 1, well below the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Ben Gamble will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 2. Two out, nobody on. The Brewers down to their final strike. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Bryant is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Cubs led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Tyler Chatwood gets the W on the mound. Ulysses Chacin worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.